We are changing brake pad today for rear board wheels. Before you do that, make sure you put the car in the maintenance mode by pulling this brake, pressing it down, full accelerator, press on full accelerator and start and stop button. I'll put the brakes in the park maintenance mode. You can hear the whiz sound, which will release the brake, what's that called? Pistons. So now I'm gonna go out and jack the wheel and start working in the UK. Ooh, I'm in my tees. Let's get it. Let's get it. Wheels are off. You can see the state of it. The drums, the brake calipers. Look at it. The brake pads is almost pretty much worn off. So it's starting to make that squeaking noise. If you can see here. So I'm gonna. Now let's see how I transform this wheel. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to paint brake calipers clean, change the brake pads, paint the brake drums as well. It's a lot of work. Go, let's go. Managed to check out the brake pads. It has got sensors on it as well. And so this is the old brake pads, and these are the new ones, but the my brakes has got sensors on it, you know, the clips over here, and this one doesn't. So I think I'm pretty much screwed here. I need to return this. I don't know how to slide that in, because that needs to slide in right here, and I don't that much check the width. I guess once it touches it, starts making a squeaking noise. Oh man, still has some meat on it, but it's like I have to put the old caliper, old pads back. You can see the difference. It's a bit here, and there's a lot of meat here, so I'll have to return it and get one that has got like this over here, so you can put the clips onto the sensors. Pain in the neck, mate. Pain in the neck. It's always the first time, innit? Learn the first time. Right, let's put it back in. I need a similar one of this. That's it. Taking the clips out. Actually inside over here. See. That clip is inside, so let me see how that is clipped. It's clipped, so it goes outside towards the caliper on the front side. Right, this is it. Okay, let me change it now. It's an interim solution till I get a replacement for the pad. I'm just gonna grease it, so that with the anti-squeeze grease, so that I don't get that squeaky noise, because I'm getting a squeaky noise from the rear brakes. Check on the calipers out of this brake as well. So I'm just gonna grease it and I'm gonna go get brake pads tomorrow and change it. Till then, yeah, so let's hurry up. You all know, folks, I'm back in front of my car and a pain in the neck. Some reason I can't put my car back into the brake maintenance mode, so I'm working on the brakes straight away. You have, in the previous content, I had mentioned that this bolt, the sliding bolt calipers, sliding bolt has, snapped it. So I'm going to try to drill a hole, and what I've got is I've got a bolt remover which I'm going to take it out with. So I'm gonna try to drill a hole first. It's back in the game, folks. So the bolt, if you can see here, I didn't even have to use the extractor. As I was using the pin, a whole drill bit, which is the oxide, black oxide drill bit, right? It whole got a grip of those broken bolt and started turning and unscrewing it. There we go, easy peasy. Back in the game, mate. Back in the game. A normal drill bit did the job. See? Easy peasy. Now I've already ordered the brake caliper holder. It's coming from Germany. Now I'll just have to cancel it because, yeah, back in the game now. Here you go, folks. The broken bolts out. Sliding caliper pin. So I've got the replacement. I'm gonna either put it back, but I'm gonna change the. Today I'm gonna change the brake pads and the disc as well. Because the problem is with the disc, not the brake pads. Because this one's rotten. Even though the looks okay, but I think this is rotten and it needs to be replaced. So yeah, there we go. All I had to do was watch a YouTube videos and just get my hand dirty again, and yeah, so it came out. So now I can just cancel the caliper holder. I managed to unplug the calipers, pistons cable, so every time you push brake, this one electronic brake, this one gives signal and it pushes the piston. It's the next job now, because if you want to change the brake pad, you gotta push the piston back, and modern electronics brake system, it's not possible where you can push the piston back. So after endless hard work, I managed to change the brand new brake pads. So I had to use this device, send some current, because it's got electronic parking brakes connected at the back, and use this tool. Trust me, it's not, well, it's quite tricky when you're using the first time, but once you get to know it, once you get to use it a couple of times, you know what to do it. You just push the piston back, and there we go. Push once the piston's back, the new brake pads slides in. Voila. So I don't know now. I'm thinking of changing the disc as well now, because now I know how to do the brake pads, the brake disc. Pain in the bum. That's what we say. I do not have the set, right? The screw set to unscrew this disc. I need one of those because I need to torque it as well, and I don't have it. God, I didn't realize. No, I've already had the wheels out. Thinking of going and asking to see if they have these. Usually the mechanics will have it, because without this one, the screw set, I can't take the disc. So looks like if I have to run to Screwfix or Euro Parts, I need to put the wheel back. So it looks like I'll just have to change the disc and pads today. So yeah, grease. Let's just use the paintbrush, paint it on the corner here and wherever the dip pad goes. Okay, and that's it really. So you put the yeah, and you grease it on the caliper sliding pin. Some grease on the sliding caliper using the paintbrush, and that one just goes in sliding. This was the one I snapped, so this time I'm going to make sure I'm not going to put too much force on it. The sensors are on, the pistons, electronic pistons connections back on, plugged right here. And now just to hold the caliper, I'm just going to put the pins and job done for this wheel. I'm going to quickly run to Halford, get the screws, the missing things here as well, guide pin, run to Halford, get the screws, and tomorrow I will change the brake pad on the other side and the disc. Comparing the old one with the new one, the top bit is the new one, and it still had some meat on it. I'm not gonna lie, the old one had some meat on it. Well, the top one comes with this one extra layer. So what happened was that this layer had already been gone, and yeah, so what's the old one still has some meat on it. So I was getting this squeaky noise. So it's definitely not the brake pads. I think it was to do with the brake disc. Gotta change the pad for the other wheel as well. I can't just do it on one side because it's going to be lopsided and it's not good. So if you're changing the pad on the one side, you got to change the pad on the other side. So this time I'm going to be quick. Shouldn't take me long. Fingers crossed. Should get it done within an hour, under an hour. Changing the brake pads. Alright, so push the piston back for this one. Again, using this 12 volt battery power generator. So I kept it on, it's a bit warm, but as simple as that. Inside this pin, if you all can look at it, once I took this thing out, inside the opposite side of the pin here, there's 1 and 2. So if you connect black with 1 and 2, and you should hear the motor making the noise. And once the motor goes in, all you need is this device. Once the spring gets loose and the motor goes in, you need this device to basically rotate and push the piston back. That's it. Once you do that, you should be able to slide your new brake pad. So it just took me probably less than an hour to get this done. I'm gonna put the pad in, job done. Now what I'll do is I'll put a bit of grease on it, and yeah, that's it. So next is to put the handbrakes, electric handbrakes back on my hair. So I'm just gonna go there, switch on the car and put the handbrakes on, and that should reactivate the brakes. So let me just take my keys out, and yeah, come on now. Right, so keys are out. So pump in. So I just press the pad a couple of times. So what happens is that's gonna push the piston out till it's tight. And now I'm gonna switch it on. There we go. And I'm gonna put the electric brakes on, and that should pull the brakes. Yeah, there we go. So you can hear the parking brakes on. P is on. Park brakes require calibration. Apply foot and brake. Okay, so I need to keep applying the brakes. Park brakes requires calibration. Okay, so I'm gonna apply foot and brake. Okay.